Yo, what up, world? It's your boy C's from theclife.com. Wrapping up the week. Just wanted to put this message out there because I was able to hop on CSI's live stream and was reading the comments, you know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of new investors coming into this play, and me being in this play as long as I have, I understand the frustrations because I had the same questions in the beginning. But I want to set this up so that everybody could their minds could be at peace because everything that we've done starting this play back in last January, and me coming in again in June, like the DD has already been done. And the DD has described everything, every emotion that you're currently feeling right now. They're going to try to exhaust us, kick the can down the road as long as they can possibly do so. They're going to have other entities holding them up, the government stringing this play along, everything. We've talked about this over and over again ad nauseum to the point where you're like, ugh, all right, whatever, whatever. But now we're living through that fact right now. Like it was all theories about them going to kick the can down the road until it's a fact. Now the play is going like a year plus, going on 2 years now. And other people have been in this play even before the whole January issue, right? So just know that there's a lot of people that's been in this play a lot longer and they're a lot smarter, but they know it's a psychological game at this point. Psychological and emotional game at this point. So just know that they're going to continue to kick the can down the road. They're going to try to exhaust as many people as they possibly can so that they don't have to cover as much, you know. And as I mentioned before in previous videos, with war, there's casualties on both sides. So just because you're on this side of the play, don't mean that you're not susceptible to you having to cash out. And I mentioned this in a previous video with retail's margin calls. You know, if you're putting money in this play that you can't afford to go without, like you want to increase your position and you're dipping into your savings or your emergency funds, what happens when an emergency comes up, right? And you have no liquidity. You're going to have to margin call yourself, right? You're going to have to dip into your new emergency fund, which is this play, and start cashing out. And what happens when retail does this in droves? You know, that's the thing. It's like stick to the fundamentals. Don't put anything in this play that you can't afford to lose. With prices going up with gas, with prices going up with renters prices going up, everything trickled down. Food, everything is going up. And there was an article about micro recessions, like there's going to be more frequent recessions, but then it's going to sort of taper down a lot quicker as opposed to being a long drawn out recession. So we have to be cognizant to that. There's going to be storms. It's just like nature. We're going through a financial storm right now. So you got to grab your umbrellas, your waterproof boots and all that stuff. Make sure your fundamentals and everything is taken care of at home so that you have the proper ammo to go and do battle with, because the battle hasn't even, it's like little skirmishes here and there, little emotional and psychological skirmishes here and there. But there's going to be a time where we are challenged, where the battle lines are drawn, and it's going to be every man for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Every ape, every retail investor for themselves. So just be cognizant of that going into this weekend. As I mentioned in CSI's live stream, and I mentioned in a couple of videos before, is dopamine spikes. Give yourself a dopamine detox. Go out in nature. Get away from the phones, get away from the DD, get away from all of that. See, this right here is my creative outlet. Talking to the camera, like constantly watering the seeds. So this YouTube channel is my garden, right? And here is me watering the seeds, you know, every single day, recording, telling you guys or the internet my emotional state, my opinions, my ideas, and I'm just using this as an emotional outlet so that I can express myself, right? This is my hobby, this is what I love, and I continue to work on that. So if you have a hobby, if you had something that you wanted to work on, go and do it, because that's going to cleanse your mind of all the toxicity that's going on. They want us fighting in the forums, they want us fighting on Twitter and on YouTube, but just give yourself a dopamine detox away from the DD. The DD is done. All we're looking at right now is different ways that they could screw us, right? Look at Brooklyn. all they're looking all we're looking for right now is different ways that they can screw us. And at this point, we're tying up and plugging up every single hole that we see out there, right? We on their necks. There's smarter guys. There's rocket scientists, police officers, judges, lawyers, accountants. Everybody's seen this play, and everybody's coming up with the same conclusion. All right. Everybody understands where that play is. But although we're on the right side, you still can be a casualty, right? Emotionally, psychologically, you can be a casualty. So take some time, enjoy the weekend. I'm going to continue to do what I do. It's going to be vlogging, finding different ways for me to creatively capture life's precious moments with myself, my family, so that again, this can live beyond my existence and I have something to leave my family, a little legacy of sorts, a little asset, digital asset, right? And who knows, once all the censorship is done with YouTube and the web is decentralized and whatnot, we can turn each and every one of these videos into NFTs, and your true fans could own a piece of it, right? And share it and pass it down, et cetera, et cetera. But that's just where my mind is. It's like out there, again, looking towards the future. But we have to just deal with this now the best we can and hope for better days. But for the new guys, this is what we had to deal with for a year, 18 months plus, you know what I'm saying? So strap on and take a seat and just enjoy the ride, because it's going to be up and down. It's just like nature. Going through a storm right now. Arm yourself the best you can. Give yourself an emotional detox. Go out in nature, go exercise, go build something, create something, find a creative outlet, and you're going to be all right. Enjoy the weekend. I'm going to be popping in with these videos again because, again, this is what I do. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to have a conversation, hit me down in the comment box. And yeah, let's get to it. Anyway, guys, drink water, get money, mind your business. Peace.